How's it going? John Talley here with Boats.net. Today we're going to talk about maintenance kits, and welcome to the page. As you see below me, there is a multitude of different kits, and most of them are comprised into either 100-hour or 300-hour service kits, and then that is broken down by whether it's an outboard, stern drive unit, or the stern drive engine itself. Now, what you're going to see across the board is each one of these 100-hour kits, they're mainly concerned with changing out your primary fluids and filters. Over on your outboard side, you're going to get an oil filter, you're going to get a fuel filter, and then you're going to get the two washers that you're going to need to drain and then safely refill and then seal up the lower unit. Same thing for the stern drive out drive. They're going to send you the necessary O-rings and seals to where you can pull the drive, inspect it, reinstall it, drain the fluid, and then refill it. Now on the stern drive engine side, you're going to get the oil filter, the fuel filter, and then the drain seals so it can get sealed back up. Now the only thing you need to add to each one of these is whatever fluid you decide to go with for your engine oil or for your lower unit or drive unit gear lube. Now that's going to be determined by how you use your boat and what environment that it's in, as to whether or not you go with a synthetic or just a standard, and then what weight would be required for that. On the lower unit, that one right there, no real decision to make. The one in the center, only one fluid to be concerned with. That is the gear drive oil. And here's a little tip. These two, they may look different, but they're exactly the same. So it makes no difference which one you go with. They're equal, just in different packaging. The stern drive engine, same oil. It's up to you to determine whether or not you want synthetic, standard, semi-synthetic, and what weight your owner's manual is prescribing for your particular application. Now that covers the parts and the fluids that are going to be required. Now let's drop down a level to our 300-hour service. Now once you get into the 300-hour kits, that's when they get a little bit more involved. Not to scare you, but be prepared to do spark plugs, thermostat, water pumps, impellers, anode kits. But each one of them is going to have all the different nuts and bolts and seals that are going to be required to get each one of those larger items replaced. Now there are a few more items that you may want to consider picking up before you check out. One, you're going to need a way to get that lower unit or stern drive gear lube filled back up. So you will need one of these. As you're going through your service routine, a couple of places need to be lubricated. Most importantly, on a stern drive, it's going to be your gimbal bearing. Now on the out drive, there's a couple of pivot points at the transom that may need a little bit of attention as well. So you need to pick up the correct grease along with a small grease gun that get in those tight places. And last but certainly not least, when you go to replace your anodes, do yourself a favor. Go ahead and coat those threads with an anti-seize, but make sure you're not using that copper-based anti-seize that you may have in the top of your toolbox. It needs to be a marine grade that doesn't have copper, so just make sure you pick up the correct one. All right, guys, there you go. All you need to do is find your unit below and decide whether or not it is time for that 100-hour or that 300-hour kit. And if you're having a little bit of trouble navigating as to which one you need, just give us a call or send us a message and we will guide you to the correct one.